Have you ever wondered if the Great Fire of Rome in AD 64 was a mere accident, or was it a carefully orchestrated catastrophe by Emperor Nero himself? Picture this: a typical day in Rome, bustling merchant shops around Circus Maximus, when suddenly a spark ignites and the city is set ablaze. The fire rages on unabated for a staggering 9 days, obliterating an unimaginable 71% of the city. This was not the first time Rome had grappled with fire. Previous recorded fires had occurred, but never of this magnitude. Despite the presence of the Vigiles, Rome's fire brigade, and their courageous efforts, they were grossly unequipped to battle such a massive inferno. Rome's water supply, brought in by aqueducts, proved woefully inadequate. The tightly packed nature of the city, with its narrow lanes and wooden structures, only added fuel to the fire, quite literally. In the face of such colossal destruction, one can't help but question, what was Emperor Nero's reaction? Emperor Nero, renowned for his eccentricities, has long been a subject of controversy when it comes to the Great Fire of Rome. When the flames first erupted, Nero was reportedly in Antium, miles away from the chaos. Yet his delayed return to the city, coupled with his grand plans for a luxurious palace, the Domus Aurea, sparked rumors of a deliberate act of arson. The conspiracy theories suggested that Nero, in his quest for architectural glory, ordered the fire to clear space for his new palace. These whispers grew louder as Nero's reaction to the catastrophe appeared more focused on his ambitious construction plans than on the plight of his citizens. Yet these theories are riddled with historical controversies. Some argue that the densely packed city of Rome was a tinderbox waiting to ignite, making the fire an inevitable disaster rather than a calculated move. Others question the reliability of the sources, as the primary accounts of the fire have been lost over time, leaving us with secondary narratives from historians like Cassius Dio, Suetonius, and Tacitus. But was Nero the true culprit, or was there another group that bore the brunt of his wrath? In the aftermath of the fire, Nero found his scapegoats in a fledgling religious group, the Christians. This was a strategic move, shifting blame from himself to this minority sect already viewed with suspicion. Nero accused them of arson, creating a narrative that turned the public's ire towards the Christians. It's a story we've heard before, but there are lesser-known tales that reveal the depth of the persecution they faced. Rumors circulated of Christians being used as living torches at Nero's dinner parties, their bodies set ablaze to illuminate the night. Others were clothed in the skins of wild beasts and torn apart by Nero's hunting dogs. These horrific tales, while debated by historians, speak to the extreme brutality faced by Christians during this time. The scapegoating of the Christians was a pivotal moment in their history, marking the beginning of centuries of persecution. Yet, it also galvanized their faith, leading to an expansion that would eventually see Christianity become the dominant religion of the empire. Yet, despite the blame and persecution, the fire marked a turning point in Rome's architectural landscape. The Great Fire of Rome, though a disaster, paved the way for a new Rome. The inferno that ravaged Rome in 64 AD left a blank canvas upon which Emperor Nero painted his vision of a renewed city. One of the most ambitious projects Nero undertook in the aftermath was the construction of his grand palace, the Domus Aurea. This sprawling complex, whose name translates to the Golden House, was a symbol of opulence and extravagance, a testament to Nero's vision of a grander Rome. But the city's reconstruction wasn't limited to Nero's personal palace. In an effort to prevent a repeat of the tragedy, Nero implemented new building regulations. These included rules to space buildings apart to prevent fires from spreading, and the use of fire-resistant materials. The cost of this massive reconstruction effort was exorbitant, necessitating drastic economic measures. Nero increased taxation and devalued the Roman currency, a move that had far-reaching implications for the Roman economy and its citizens. Thus, the Great Fire of Rome, while a devastating event, was a catalyst for change, giving birth to a new Rome amidst the ashes of the old.